Hi, everyone, and welcome to Cannesversations. We are live from New York Ad Week, and I am here with Simona Gaudio, who is the CMO of GlamSquad. Welcome, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. Is this your first Ad Week?
In a long time, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here in this beautiful loft, and thank you for being a sponsor of today's events. So I have a couple of questions for you. I have a few fun questions and a few industry-based questions. So we're going to start with the heavy questions first. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So how are multicultural communities changing the way consumers consume media and connect with each other? And how should brands be doing things differently as a result, in your opinion?
Good question.
Thank you.
Well, so I'll speak from the experience at GlamSquad.
Yeah.
So we service, everybody, right? So it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. It doesn't matter what your hair texture is. It does not matter where you're from. As long as you're in zone, right? And our pros can get to you, we service everyone. So it's really important for us to make sure that we are talking to all people.
Yeah.
So we really like to have a very balanced view with our community. So we have, for example, we have a huge ambassador program, and we really make sure that everyone is represented, right, as much as possible. Because we do understand that everyone's experience with beauty
It's different, yeah.
in particular is very different. And your hair needs are very different depending on what type, that your hair texture is.
Yes.
Same with your skin, especially if, you're an older woman, like I say. What you need for your skin, right, when you have a makeup application is very different than what you might need if you are 25 and have beautiful glass skin.
Right.
And be in anything. So for us, it's really important that when we talk to our consumers, we try to take a very broad view. And we try to really tap into community leaders that have, that represent groups of people that we want to talk to, which is pretty much everybody.
Right.
Right? So for us, we do that through our ambassadors. We make sure that we have people representing from all walks of life that are engaging with us, giving us feedback, telling us what it is that we can do to make ourselves.
And I think listening to your consumers is really what is going to move the needle to make you better,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Listening to what they want, and then obviously not every single comment, but taking it and digesting it, and then
to produce a better
yes, exactly.
Right. So we do take that very seriously. Yeah.
There's a lot that's happening in retail media right now. It's a really big deal. A lot of the conferences are talking about it. Everybody has a retail media network or some type of a media network popping up, right? How is it changing the way that consumers shop, and what is the key to making it successful in your marketing plan?
So we are not in retail at all. So for us, it's not really that big of a deal.
Okay.
However, when I worked in CPG, we had to, depending on which brand depending on what type of brand you're working on, but in beauty with CPG, the retail experience was so important in the sense of that was where a lot of consumers are, trying your product for the first time, that they are engaging with it hands-on.
Right.
Right. Beyond just what they're seeing online. So it was really I hate to say it, it was different then.
Yeah.
That was 5 years ago.
Right.
It was very different. So I think right now people are looking for authentic experiences that don't feel too manufactured. If they're manufactured, you kind of have to be really honest about it as a manufactured experience, and that you're trying to force some sort of outcome. But I think for beauty brands in particular, having a presence at retail and retail marketing and using those channels, it just still needs to be on brand, and you still need to be able to express your value proposition in a way that's authentic to your brand so that people really understand what it is that you're trying to do. So hopefully that answered your question.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It definitely does. And it is interesting to just have a specific take on it too, even though it's not something that you guys are necessarily involved in.
Yeah.
It's something that's happening around you, and some of your partners and your consumers are also, no pun intended, consumed with that type of stuff as well.
Yeah.
And so it's good to kind of have a point of view, but also, maybe there's a partnership opportunity with another brand that is part of that or something, As, we move into the era of AI, and AI is everywhere, how can we use AI to connect with people on a deeper level, keeping that human element?
Sure. So we use AI in a couple of very specific ways. So We do use AI from a customer experience perspective in answering simple questions. Sometimes people are just looking for a simple, quick answer.
Right.
This is when we use AI, right, to answer those questions
Right.
off the shelf. FAQs. We do not use AI when people are starting to have some sort of challenge or they need something very specific that is not off the shelf. This is when we bring in the human element.
Gotcha.
Because people get frustrated. They want to talk to a human being.
Right.
So really using AI to, when it's going to be quick and easy, great, from a customer experience perspective. We do not use AI when it needs to be a conversation.
Right.
Actually.
Right. And you need more information. You need that. Yeah. And you need to understand, right? AI only understands what you're inputting it. Sometimes it's not black and white.
It's not, we don't use it for troubleshooting per
Right.
se.
Okay.
We do use tech and, we use tech to prop up our platform. It is a tech platform, but the way we use AI is very specific because we understand that at the end of the day, when people are either unhappy or stressed, they want a human being.
Yes.
Right? But when they are just looking for a little bit of information, they're very happy to get an AI chat.
Right.
Because it's faster.
Yes. Yes. And there's no frustration of, I just want to talk to somebody.
Exactly.
Just human.
Yeah.
Zero.
There's recordings out there. It's horrifying. Yeah.
Just give me a human. And that brings me to authenticity. So this is a big buzzword in our industry. And it's really important to be authentic, especially when you're trying to connect to a consumer as a brand perspective, right? So what does it mean to really be authentic when marketing to diverse audiences? And how can brands avoid seeming like they're just jumping on the bandwagon?
Oh, God. You just have to know what it is that you're bringing to the table, right? Like, when people talk about authenticity, like, you can't follow every trend. You can't do everything. You can't follow every media trend. You can't follow every single technology trend necessarily. You can't do everything. You can't be all things to all people. We know, like, what we do is we try a lot of stuff, right? Like, we'll try a lot of new things.
Yeah.
But if it's not working, we don't try to fix it, per se. We just try something else, right?
Which is sometimes the right answer.
Which is sometimes the right answer. And because of that, I think we have the opportunity, or we've been able to, really focus in on and know what people want and just lean into that. So for us, authenticity is just making sure that we can do what we say we're going to be able to do, right? Not over-promising when it comes to what it is your outcome is going to be when you're
right.
SquaD service.
And that's also so important to not overpromise and manage expectations, because then that comes off as being even more authentic.
Oh, it's not good. Does not lead to good outcomes. Yeah.
So I have a couple of rapid fires.
Sure.
All right. It's this or that.
Okay.
AI or humans?
Humans.
Short form or long form video?
Short form.
First party or third party data?
First party.
CTV or social commerce?
Ooh, social commerce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Overrated or underrated? AI as a creative partner?
I think it's overrated, but I think it will get a lot better very fast and then be underrated.
Okay. The death of the third party cookie?
It's underrated. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Influencer marketing?
It's overrated when done incorrectly.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Podcasting in the marketing funnel?
I think it's underrated.
Underrated. Okay.
It's underrated. Yeah.
And for a few of our last questions, being and navigating at a conference like this is a lot, right? Being at events like this is a lot. So I have a couple of questions on what are your points of view on how to make connections last? So what's your biggest piece of advice for navigating Adweek or a conference of this size?
You have to go into it with a little bit of a plan. Right. You have to kind of know.
Prep.
Yeah. You have to kind of know if there's anyone or that you want to meet. Yeah. You have to kind of know how you're going to make that happen.
Right.
And then you have to be really open to who you might meet that you don't even know could be a great connection.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of put yourself out there a little bit and just go up to people and start conversations in an authentic way. You can't force it.
Right.
But if there's someone that you want to meet, there's no shame in going up to them and being like, oh, I hope you don't mind, right? really wanted to talk to you or someone on your team about XYZ and introduce yourself. And the worst thing they can say is not right now or no.
Right.
Right. Or put you in touch with somebody else, but you've made the connection now.
Yes.
Right. In some form. And then you have to not be creepy about how you
That's the secret. That's the secret. Don't be creepy on the follow-up.
right? Like, and just respect people's boundaries,
Yes.
right? Like, let them lead a little bit, right? Like, just tell them, everyone's here to make connections.
Yeah.
There's no harm in going up to someone and saying you would like to make a connection with them and why. Let them decide. If they say no, fine, right?
Right.
But don't be afraid to ask. Everyone's here to do that, right? Everyone's here to make deals.
Yes.
In some form.
Right.
And you're just going to miss out.
If you don't ask for it.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
go for it.
And how do you utilize the conference to build a personal brand?
Stuff like this. And just, here's where the human piece, right? Human or AI. This is where the human element comes in, right? Just talk to people,
Yes.
right? Like, just talk to them, be kind, leave a positive impression. A great icebreaker is compliment something.
Yes.
Even it does not need to be a fake compliment. Make it a real compliment.
Right.
Something that you like about somebody, and then tell them.
Right.
It's a great icebreaker because it's true.
Yeah.
It's a trick, but it has to be true.
And everybody loves to get a compliment and feel good about themselves, especially like you said, if it's authentic. And I'm sure there's something on somebody that you can find. Your hair looks nice. You have beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
I love your pants.
You've got a great sense of humor.
Right. Yeah.
That's really smart. I didn't
Exactly.
think of that. Thank you for the advice. Like,
Yep.
there's a million ways
Met
to
in
do it.
so many
But
ways.
just make it real.
Right.
It's got to be real. Right.
Well, thank you so much for being here. This was so fun.
It's fun and painless.
Yes. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.
Thank you, you too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.